Welcome back to the Frugal Gardener's Garden. Today we're going to talk about chamomile. Welcome back. This is Frugal Gardener and I am back in the garden. Today we're going to harvest chamomile. People think you have to have a big garden, you have to have a lot of space in order to grow things. Most of my garden is in containers, and that includes this chamomile that you're looking at. And, this is basically both types. There are two types. There's Roman and there's German. Okay, so basically, if you look close, you'll see that these were planted in 3 window boxes. These aren't the really small ones, they aren't the extremely large ones either. They have fairly shallow roots, so you can get away with using window boxes. As a matter of fact, I just planted 2 more boxes so that I can have a continuous harvest. You want these to be in very loose soil. People make a mistake of thinking that every seed that you plant has to be covered in soil. These are very, very small seeds. I don't really even cover them. You want loose soil, but what you want to do is just press them gently into the soil so that if you plant them outside, they don't blow away. Once you press them into the soil, you want to keep that soil moist, especially until they germinate. So that's crucial. I mean, it's going to take roughly, I would say, a good 3 months for them to mature. You could probably mature them, probably harvest them in about 2 months, but I would recommend 3 months. Basically, you want to make sure that they have sun. They need a lot of sunlight. When you harvest them, you want to harvest them in the morning. This is late afternoon. You'll see that they perk up more towards the afternoon. And as I said, you want the soil to be loose. You want it to be roughly 70 degrees. It can be a little over, it can be a little under. The lower the temperature, the longer it's going to take for those seeds to germinate. And like I said, the common mistake people make is that they bury the seeds too deep. You bury the seeds too deep, they're not going to germinate. If you drown the seeds, they're not going to germinate. A lot of people use chamomile for to reduce blood pressure. It helps to relax you, it reduces stress. And some people drink it before bedtime because it helps them to sleep. So basically what I have been doing is harvesting these, and if you leave them out in the sun once you harvest them, then they'll dry up enough so that you can store them. Some people might recommend that you put them in a microwave for 60 seconds. That is something that I don't know if I would recommend or not, but you can if you're in a hurry. But basically what we're going to do today is we're just going to do a quick harvest of some of them so that you can see. I just grab this like that. I got a little dirt on my hands from my last video. And you can take these, I'm just taking one at a time. Okay, so here you go. I'm going to take these 3 here, if I can get 3. See, so you just take them, drop them in the bag, and you just go through them. You want to take the larger ones, obviously. You can smell these, they smell great. I have harvested from here before, and I don't take them all. I take a few at a time, and then wait a week or 2 and come back. These don't do extremely well in the heat. This is spring. This is actually May in the garden. We're at mid-May. It takes a while to get enough for for the tea or for whatever you want there. You can see it. They add up. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to take probably half of these, and I'm going to leave the rest to continue to grow. But you get the general idea. This is something that I like to grow because it's healthy, it's natural. I don't use chemicals, and I think one of the biggest advantages is that they come back every year. Now I get confused. One of these is an annual, and one of them is a perennial. But the one that is the annual basically behaves like a perennial because it drops its seeds and it reseeds itself. So you're going to get that benefit of a perennial, even though it doesn't say it's a perennial. So you can see right here, I've gotten a few. So at this point, I think you guys have a pretty good idea of what's going on and how to plant, maintain, and harvest your chamomile tea. Some people say chamomile, chamomile, whatever you prefer. At any rate, I hope you give it a try, and I will catch you on the next video. Please subscribe. We have a couple of specials coming up, and tell your friends to subscribe. This is the Frugal Gardener. Enjoy your day and happy gardening.